Gillian! Ciao.
Tad, ciao.
How was our bodaciously heroic heroine today, Why don't you sit down? Let me buy you some lunch. I hate to dine alone, and after all, it's the least I could do for everything you did for Erica in the station last night.
I actually need a stiff drink right now.
By all means. Bad day at Black Rock?
Excuse me?
Please to excuse. Come on. Asseyez-vous, ici, avec moi. Have a drink. Because if you hadn't wrapped the officious Mr. Leonard so thoroughly around your royal little finger, he'd never have agreed to that interview.
I had promised to have dinner with him.
Well, that is going to hurt. Look at the bright side. He's getting a spanking from me for deserting me here last night.
Oh, well, now that sounds like a lot more fun.
How do you feel about outfits?
What?
It's a hobby. So, you think Bianca actually saw the interview?
Yeah, I think it made her feel a lot better.
Excellent. Oh, as far as I'm concerned, it was worth getting ambushed by you and Erica. Sometimes it's fun flying by the seat of your pants, especially where you're concerned. Such a nice seat. I gotta hand it to you. You were something at that prison last night.
Well, Erica wanted to get the message to Bianca. I couldn't say no.
Oh, wait a minute. Weren't you the one who was promoting yourself as the girl who just wants to have fun?
I am. I do, but what's wrong with that?
Not a thing. Let's just say that your noble side caught me off guard.
Well, Erica is special, and, you know, she was very nice to me when I was just a gawky teenager in Budapest.
You? Gawky?
Yeah.
Gillian, darling, at last I found you.
John? Oh, this is Ambassador Olifson. We were good friends in...
You needn't euphemize, darling. We were far more than friends. When I heard you'd gone to the States, I hopped on the next plane.
Why would you track me down all the way to Pine Valley?
I had to see for myself that you were all right.
I'm fine. I'm enrolled at the university. I'm taking some courses.
And is this one of your professors?
Could you excuse us for a moment?
Oui.
I'm having a lunch date, Johnny. So why don't you run along? It was lovely to see you, but we really have nothing to talk about.
Gillian, I left my wife because of you. Gave up a plum assignment from the embassy to be with you. I'd say that's plenty to talk about.
I told you from the beginning it was a fling. Why can't you just understand that?
You must have felt something for me. We made mad, passionate love all over the continent.
Don't do this, Johnny. I'm going back to my tent.
Darling, come up to my suite, and I'll prove to you that it isn't over.
This is getting tiresome, John. My lunch is just going to be here.
I'll order you a new one from room service.
People are staring. Now, why don't you go before somebody calls the tabloids? Haven't you had enough bad publicity for one lifetime? Now, just go, okay, before the paparazzi arrives. It was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? Bye-bye, Sherry.
I shall never forget you.
Well, brava. That was a world-class kiss-off.
I was honest with him. I told him from the beginning, no strings attached.
Sure. And a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, right?
You ought to know Tad the Cat. Your reputation's much more worse than mine.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm famished.
I'm not surprised. Nothing like a little humiliation to perk up
I
your
did
appetite.
not humiliate him. I simply told him.
I know. To take a hike. I was sitting right here. And the truth is, I've had to do the same thing. Once or twice.
So what's better, the Vichy or the Gravlax?
Ceviche. Can I offer you a little advice? As a friend. What goes around comes around. And payback really bites.
Oh. Seems like things are heating up at Cousin Demi's table. Wonder if Edmund could use a weapon.
Well, by all means. Let's go over and pay our respects to your dim cousin.
Sounds exciting.